Welcome back to John Cleese Car Audio's YouTube channel. Today's video is about a Tesla Model 3 we've got in where we've actually retrofitted Apple CarPlay and Android Auto to work through the original Tesla screen interface. Not many people know this can be done at the moment. There are backwards ways you can do it, like putting overlays of, a copy of Apple CarPlay on top of the screen, but this is actually an interface which fits in behind the dashboard behind here. Quite a seamless, easy installation. Bit of hardware which enables you to have CarPlay and Android Auto working on the original screen and through the original touchscreen functionalities. So what I do is I've already got the client's phone connected, which is an Android phone. So if I make mistakes, I do apologise because I'm an Apple user through and through. But I'm going to start with the basics. We have Android Auto on the screen right now. If I push that button, that gets rid of Android Auto and brings up the Tesla screen in the background, which right now I'm on the factory phone functionality. So if I push the camera button, you're going to have your factory camera option, your factory radio option, and even your factory Spotify option. And as soon as you push the Android Auto button at the bottom left, it brings up the Android Auto screen. And you don't lose anything on the right. Now you've probably seen maybe kits where it does full screen, you lose this. Technically this kit can support full screen, but we're not going to do it because we still want to see the information on the right. We still want to see indicators and all the light working as it would normally. If you have full screen, you're going to lose all that functionality of the car off. So we're going for split screen, far better in my opinion. Now, if I go through a bit of Android Auto run through, so we've got the home screen with all the customers' apps on the screen right now. We've got access to Spotify, which you already had, I get it, that's fine, but the most important options are things like Waze navigation apps and Google Maps and all the navigation apps like that. So if we go into Waze now, for example, we've now got access to Waze with all the factory functionality of Tesla uncompromised. Works really well. It's very easy to use. Split screen as well, so if you want your music on the right, your weather channel and your navigation on the screen at the same time, you can also have it like that. It's pretty much exactly what you expect. If you had Android Auto before, it is no different, except probably on this car it's a larger screen, because in Teslas you get a humongous screen. So even on factory screens, the Android Auto isn't going to be as big as what you see right now, even in its split screen mode. It does support CarPlay. I will actually do a separate video on this showing CarPlay connected once I get my phone connected. One final thing I will explain to you just before we go is certain other apps that you don't have access to right now. Obviously Spotify you do, but messaging apps, so for example WhatsApp and text messages, they will come up as notifications on the screen and you can have them read out through Google Voice or Siri if you're an Apple user. So you don't get access to them normally, but you do now. So it means you can be driving along, you get a WhatsApp message and you can quickly respond to it safely by using the voice activation Google Voice. Or you can use Gemini, which I'm getting mixed opinions if it's any good compared to Google Voice. But yeah, it's very easy and you don't lose any functionality. You can literally close it down and have your Tesla stuff in the background. It is a brilliant solution for Tesla Model 3s, and Model Y can be done. But yeah, that's about it. This is Connor from John Cleese Car Audio. This is a Tesla Model 3. This is Android Auto retrofitted demonstration. Any questions, drop us a comment. We'll see you soon. You've got our contact details. See you later. Goodbye.